From Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
This is a strong, robust economy.
A strong, robust economy. This is what Powell said the other day. I mean, that is nuts. To say something like that is just insane. He's either a liar, okay, or he's just plain stupid. I hope he's a liar, because if he's that stupid, he should not be involved with the Fed. But let's think about what he's saying. Robust economy. Where's he getting that from? To find a robust economy, you can look at your GDP, but those are rigged. But the one place you look at is productivity. Productivity is everything. Productivity, that gives you profits, that gives you wage increases, that increases your standard of living. Productivity is everything. Without productivity, you're nothing. However, to say that we are a robust economy when our productivity should be averaging at 7%, we're nowhere near that. 7%? Are you kidding? How I wish. Our productivity is so bad. Our productivity right now, again, 5 to 7%, where's where it should be. Okay? We are now at minus 7.5%. Productivity should be at plus 5 to 7%. Here's the real problem. Our productivity has dropped 74% when we spiked in 2021. We had that one spike from negative 5% up to 5%. Remember we had that big spike with COVID in 20? We had that big spike from minus 2.5, then it shot up to 10%, then it shot back down to 2.5%, then it shot back up to 2, and then it shot back down. It was all over the place. You want to have a labor productivity rate of 5 to 7%. We've been averaging, if you average it out, we've been averaging, as I say, about 1.5 to 2%. That's horrible, and now we have dropped. From the peak in 2021, we have dropped to minus 77.5%. That's a 72% drop. Productivity, okay, what they had decided to do going back in 2008, our owners, the Federal Reserve, they decided, the big boys, the top 1% and the 0.5 of 1%, let's get rid of productivity, they said. Let's print, borrow, and spend. We'll spend our way out of this mess. That's what they thought. Now, you can't spend your way out of a terrible economy. You can't. In 2008, when we had that crash, they decided no longer worry about productivity. We'll just go in and we'll do QE, and we'll just keep dropping interest rates to zero. We'll spend our way out. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that way. To have a strong economy, you need workers contributing. The productivity of workers contributes to corporate earnings, which turns those earnings to individual income, to a high standard of living and prosperity, as prosperity for the whole entire nation. But they didn't care about that. They didn't care about that. Anytime something happens to productivity, it kills you. It kills you. If there's an event, it kills you. Remember Obamacare in 2010 when Pelosi told the workers, hey, you don't have to work anymore. The event was healthcare, Obamacare. She said, go home. You don't need to work anymore. We'll pay for your health care. So if you're working just to keep health care, if anybody's working, taking a job just to make sure they can get health care and they're under some health, go home, she said. Productivity dropped. So what they figure is let productivity go down and we'll switch the productivity by printing, keeping interest rates at zero, and we'll push the stock market up. But it only benefited one person. It only benefited the very, very wealthy, the top 1% and the top 1/2 of 1%. Because by dropping interest rates to zero and pushing the stock market up was all fake, all inflationary since 2008. But they didn't care because they were getting incredibly wealthy. As I told you yesterday, if you go back to 2008 and go up to 2014, when Yellen took over the Fed, she knew by the time that 2017 rolled out, we were in big trouble because of what we did back in 2008. Get rid of productivity, increase QE, keep interest rates low, and just keep pushing the stock market up. And everybody will believe the economy is great because they'll believe the stock market reflects the economy. Stock markets don't reflect the economy. They reflect your standard of living, but not the economy. So in 2017, she raised rates 3 times. 2018, she was petrified. She raised rates 4 times. She saw what was coming. And she also was saying, remember, inflation, no big problem. It's transitory. She was lying. She was petrified. She left in 2018. By the time we hit 2009, at the end of 2018, we had our first crash. By the time we hit 2020, we had a 31% drop, a crash, 31%. She knew this was coming because of all the inflation. Finally, we are going to pay for all this inflation to push stock market, to push the S&P up 1,200%, the S&P up 600%, and the NASDAQ up 1,200% from 2008 to 2022. You have to pay for that. You're cheating. You got to pay for that. All you're doing is driving stock market. You're getting the very, very wealthy rich, and everybody else is screwed with inflation. Now, you go all the way back to 1973, to the oil embargo. Now, the timing couldn't have been worse. Remember how we had the oil embargo? Gasoline prices soared. And that was the timing was horrible. That's when we had the outsourcing just started. We were competing with China and Japan and Germany. We couldn't compete with them. They were building products so cheap. So we had a huge decline in productivity. So what did they do? The Federal Reserve again. Same thing. They figured, well, let's just throw money at it. We'll grow our way out. If we just print money and throw money at this thing, we'll grow our way out of it. Printing and borrowing trillions to purchase treasuries to lower interest rates. This was in the 70s. I'm talking about 1973. Sound familiar? That's what they're doing with COVID. That's what they did in 2000. They don't change. It's the same thing. The Fed always says we're going to fix it by throwing money at it and we'll grow our way out. But we never grow our way out. You can print all you want, borrow all you want, purchase treasuries all you want to lower interest rates, to try to grow the economy quickly, but it doesn't work. All that happened, as in the 70s, inflation roared. When they did that to fix their problem with oil, the oil embargo, all they ended up with is more inflation. And inflation roared because, again, same thing. They're printing all this money, sending out welfare checks, which disincentivized work. You couldn't get people back to work. I'm talking about back then in the 70s, you could get people back to work. because they're getting all these social checks. Unbelievable. For him to say we have a strong, robust economy, they've been saying that since the oil embargo.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Now, we're back to Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang. Check out the free 10-day trial that gives you full access to the Phil's Gang website with the Working Investor Plan. Learn more at philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I think that we're set up for a face-ripping rally here, more so than we're set up for more of what we're seeing today.
That's a lot of nuts!
I mean, yeah, these people are amazing. I believe the same thing. I told my members, I said, we're going to get a snap-back rally. Especially now, we're at a point, they're doing everything before the election. We're now are testing the June lows, June 17th lows. They just broke through 30,000, then it came right back up. The plunger team is in there holding it up with 2x4s and steel I-beams. Don't let it go below 30. Don't let it go below 30,000. Don't let it hit that June 17th low. It's unbelievable. But you see, what he doesn't tell you is when you get that rally, it's going to come right back down. Because we are in a terrific, an incredible, which I haven't seen in 50 years in this business, downtrend. It's called a channel. A downtrend channel. You just don't get out of those. Think of it as an airplane. You're going to go straight down. You can't pull it out of a dive. This is what's going to happen with the stock market, or is happening right now as we speak. Well, we just haven't gotten to boom yet because it's still got to go down. And I mean way down. We're going to go down to the lows of 2020. Remember, we dropped 31% from January 2020 down to March 2020. Everybody blamed it on the pandemic, but it had nothing to do with the pandemic. It had to do, again, if you go all the way back, think about it. You go all the way back to the 70s. What did they do to try to fix it? They do the same thing. Inflation. Every time, because they don't care about fixing it. Because the very wealthy, the top 1% and the 1%, who, by the way, is taken care of by the Federal Reserve. Who controls the Federal Reserve? Who has most of that stock that controls it? The 1%, the very top 1%. And the banks, they control the banks. So you take the five biggest banks, five biggest investments, they are the biggest shareholders. So what they want is inflation. So in the 70s, that's what they did. They tried to inflate their way out. But they knew they weren't going to inflate their way out. They wanted the inflation. Because remember, with inflation, the wealthy get wealthier. So that was in 73. And then what happens? Oh, and by the way, in 1973, we had China and Japan and Germany. They were kicking our butts. We couldn't produce anything. Our productivity dropped. And then that's when the Federal Reserve came in and said, okay, let's just throw money at this thing and we'll grow our way out, meaning trying to grow the economy. Never happens, but they don't care because the more they print, the more they try to do that, the more inflation, the richer they get. All they want to do is keep driving interest rates down, so the rich get richer. Never works, never happened. Then what happened in 2001? All of a sudden, technology comes in, right? 2001. All of a sudden, we're getting a burst of productivity. This was good news. We're getting a burst of productivity. Finally, thank God. Because remember, productivity increases your wages, increases your standard of living. That's what you want. So in 2001, the Fed screwed it up again. What did they do? They wanted to grow this technology so fast, they wanted people in the stock market, companies. Remember, companies were public and all they had was a phone number. Some companies didn't even have a phone number. They just had a name. Remember those days? They come public at 9:30 in the morning at $5. By 12 o'clock, they're up $105. How'd they do that? Same thing. They didn't care about productivity. They said, the hell with productivity. Let's print money. Let's get those interest rates down. And investors will come down, and they'll start buying all these tech stocks because they'll go borrow money, and the rates will be low, and we'll push these tech stocks up in 2001. So they screwed that up. They said, let's exchange productivity, which gives you, and which gives the majority of people, okay, 80% of the folks out there, your standard of living. But they don't care about you. So 2001, they did the same thing. Print all this money, get rates down, and boy, tech stocks soared. Screw that up, we had a crash. It didn't last. There goes our productivity. But they didn't care because the very wealthy was getting wealthier. That didn't last at all. All they did is engineer. They created and engineered a tech bubble, financially engineered a tech bubble on purpose due to the easy money, easy credit, low rates. 9/11 comes, remember? Bush gets caught with 9/11. Boom! Big problem. Economy drops. No productivity. What does he do? Instead of increasing productivity, he does the same thing. He takes the Fed. He says, hey, never mind. Let's start a housing boom. We created a tech bubble. Let's create a housing boom. Never mind productivity. What the hell do we care about Main Street? We don't care about the 72% of the workers who work paycheck to paycheck. Screw them. Screw productivity. Let's get interest rates back down to zero. So they printed more money. They go in and drop rates again. And then they turn around and start with subprime loans. You know the whole story. And what happened to that? Everybody thought they were getting rich. Everybody was buying houses, flipping houses. Unbelievable. What happened? Another crash. Because they didn't care about productivity. Now comes QE, 2008. The market crashed. Here we are in 2008. They're all sitting around. You think they'd say, hey, let's increase productivity so we can move all this wealth to Main Street. We can help Main Street. Because the one thing when you have productivity, not only are you increasing the standard of living for the folks, but you're doing it for the whole country. But they don't care. They could care less. So what they do then? Same thing. It's unbelievable when you go through this stuff. They don't care. They just want the market to rally.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell. even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1-900-020.
What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Look, we're here to work with you. Why should you be losing money when the market's going down? You shouldn't. You should be making money as the market goes down. It's called shorting. And we created a chart called a color-coded chart. We call it our Pro 2. It took us 5 years to design. It's actually a little more than that. And it's patented. And you can use it for 10 days so you see if it works for you, helps you. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run. And it tells you, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to short this now. They're telling me it's okay to short because money's coming out. I feel comfortable. I can see the money coming out. Every candlestick is red. There's no other chart in the world that I know of that shows when a stock is going down, every candlestick will be red. It won't be red, green, 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 red. It'll be red. It follows the money. It's so helpful. It's so easy, especially if you just did the spiders. When the market starts to go down, turns red, sell short. In 10 days, we can show you how to do it. So easy, especially with the color-coded chart. At the end of 10 days, you don't want to stay with us? That's fine. At least you learned how to short for the first time. And all I ask, if you start making money, if you didn't stay with us and we gave you that free, please help St. Jude once in a while when you make money. Now listen to this. Listen to this lie.
Part of this inflation is caused by this series of supply shocks that we've had, beginning with...
No. It's not supply shocks. That's not what's causing the inflation. Not at all. It's the shock of productivity. We have a productivity shock. With that productivity shock, we wouldn't have inflation going all the way back to the oil embargo, to the dot-com, to the housing con. Are you kidding me? The QE con? The COVID con? What's creating all this inflation is the printing of all this money to get these interest rates down to zero or close to zero, so the very, very wealthy people, the big institutions, the big insurance companies, the big banks can make a fortune with interest rates at zero. That's what causes inflation, all that printing. But it starts with letting your economy go into a ditch by saying, we don't care about productivity. Let it go. We don't care if people have a good standard of living. We don't care if they get wages. We don't care right now that inflation is far ahead of wages. That's their problem. That's how they think. We're getting rich off of inflation. In fact, our debt that we owe to 6 countries, or to 11 countries, to 6.5 trillion to 30 trillion, of that 30 trillion, their debt is going down without writing a check. The debt is going down. Because with inflation, the value of the debt decelerates. It goes down. The value goes down. So they justify in their mind, hey, let's print more money. Let's print more money. To hell with productivity. Keep printing more money. And if we got to borrow more money, that's okay, because the more we owe, don't worry about it. With inflation we're creating and printing all this money, then what we owe to our creditors, that debt is going to go down anyways. Inflation will pull it down. And do you believe that? Now listen to what he's saying. Now listen to this. Then you hear this from him.
This is a strong, robust economy.
Okay, strong, robust economy. Are you kidding me? 20 million people are behind in their utility bills. Rents, just in the last 12 months, increased 15 to 20%. As a result, 8.8 million renters cannot pay their bills. They can't pay their rent. 15 trillion is owed in subprime auto loans. A record amount of subprime loans are upside down. They can't pay their car loan. Record 16 trillion in household debt. Because they wanted to keep interest rates down, so people would go out and they would buy, and they didn't care. You think the very wealthy care? Do you think the people who run all this? Do you think the guys on CNBC and Fox Business and the guys on Wall Street and at the banks, you think they care that the household debt's up to 16 trillion? People are dying? And he's saying it's robust. How can you have this being robust? You know, subscriptions, they're up again. The cancellations, the highest ever. Subscription. People are canceling subscriptions to magazines and everything else. Look, if you want to make money, you can't follow these guys. Because you know why? We can't keep up with them. Because, see, they're not honest. Nor are the people on these fake business news networks. They're not telling us the truth. Look what's going on. Robust economy, for God's sakes. Existing home sales just decreased for 7 straight months in a row. That's the existing. The new home sales, the builders, look what happened to them. They're tanking big time. It's over for them. They're getting crushed. And remember I told you, the home builders are going to go out now, take all their new homes, and they're going to start cutting their prices. And for people who are living in existing homes and trying to sell them, they're screwed because they can't compete with a brand new home, half a mile down the street. So you got your house on the market for $400,000. You can buy a brand new home, more square footage, everything modern, for less money. Because builders are smart. They owe money. They got to cut that debt. They got to cut those prices. And then you got all these people with existing homes who are too stubborn. They won't drop the prices on them. They have no idea what they're competing with. So here's how you make money in this market. First, have a mindset that there's nobody out there to help you. The Federal Reserve is not there to help you. The banks aren't there to help you. Wall Street's not there to help you. Your Congress is not there to help you. So for God's sakes, help yourself. And if anybody thinks they can go and say, I'm just going to buy a stock that goes up. The hell with this shorting. I'm going to just buy a stock that goes up. Let's see, let me just pick one of the 5,000 stocks. Do you understand how hard it is to go and find a stock that's going up, even in good markets? That's why 80% of you lose. They have you look at a new stock every day. Kramer has you look at a new stock every 10 minutes. That's not how you make money. You can't make money that way. Nobody can. And the other thing, when a stock starts going down and you lose all that money, you see it going down, they say, oh, buy it on the way down. Cost average down. Oh, and then after that, they say, oh, buy it now. Buy it on the dip. When all you had to do is sell it short. We've been selling the tech stock since November of 2021 because it was over for tech. Because guess what? They can't print money anymore. Since they started to print all this money, the Federal Reserve started to print all this money with the oil embargo in 1974, 73. And they've been using that same formula every time they get in trouble. Every time. They did it with the oil embargo. Then they did it with the tech bubble. Then they did it with the housing bubble. And then they do the QE, right? All we've had is this QE. From 2008 up to 2018, it blew up the debt. So if you want to make money, you got to get away from all this crap. Follow the trend of money. We'll show you in 10 days. In 10 days, you're going to walk away. Even if you don't stay with us, you say, God, this works. These guys know when to buy a stock, and when they buy it, they know when to get the hell out. But even better, when they get out and the stock starts going down, they know how to make money on the way down. Here I'm sitting here in my 401k losing my butt. We can show you, for God's sakes. Robust economy, consumer debt hits a new high of $16 trillion. Savings hit a new low. Are you kidding me? People can't pay their utility bill? Please join the gang, free for 10 days. Let us reach out and help you. You help St. Jude. How's that? That's a good deal.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. This is Steve Celeste here, the Director of Education for philsgang.com. Just giving you an easy step-by-step process on how to join the gang for 10 days for free with our Working Investor program. So it's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. Once you're on the next page, simply click on the red banner where it says 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. All right, thanks for listening to the show, and I'll see you on the charts.
And I got to tell you, when we teach, I don't think there's any group that teaches like we do, because we have you with us. When we trade, you're right with us on the computer, and that's how you learn. So we say, okay, we're going to buy this stock. It's got relative strength. The market went down, stocked in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start out with this many shares, and then after rally, say, okay, it's going to pull back. Don't be afraid. It's only a snapback. It's going to go up because the trend is good. Or when you're shorting a stock, all of a sudden the stock's going down, you're making money. People get scared because it goes up a little bit. They're shorting it, they're making money on the way down, and then they get scared it goes up. We'll get rid of that fright. And how we do that? With confidence. You'll have the confidence. Because once you realize when you follow the money instead of all this BS Not only the BS from these financial shows, CNBC, Fox, and the rest of them, but, I mean, every place you look, they're not telling you the truth. All I can leave you with is this. When we're told today, okay, listen to this. When we're told today, the economy still can recover.
As long as the rate slope begins to ease, stock can do okay in this kind of environment.
No, you can't. This economy is not going to recover until there's much more pain. But let's embrace that pain and make money with that pain. That's how smart money works. We're going to take that pain and we're going to sell it short. Then the pain goes away and we're making money. Now here's a real stupid statement. Listen to this statement. Guy's talking about the banks. He doesn't care about what the banks are doing.
I'm not worried about the stability of the U.S. banking system.
He's not worried about it. He's right. Why worry? Who cares about the banks? They are in such trouble. They know, and everybody knows who has experience. The Fed will come in and always bail them out. The Fed will come in and hold them up there. Put money in. So the game is, you've got to follow the money. And when you're following the money on the way up, you're going to make money. You're following money on the way down. And the money's going to keep going down. Are you kidding me? We are in for a long ride on the way. Now, we're going to get rallies. There's no question. They're called snapbacks in these downtrends. And anytime I tell my members every day, I drive them nuts, look at this chart. You see how it snapped back? And we're in a downtrend. We were shorting. It was up for a little bit and came right back down. It doesn't stay up, doesn't keep going up. When you have a severe downtrend caused by such tremendous inflation, caused by debt going from $800,000 to $8 trillion. Remember what they've done since 2008. They printed $8 trillion, and they went and bought treasuries to keep interest rates down to zero, so to run the stock market up, especially the tech, 1,200% from 2009 to low 2009 to the high of November 2021. None of those tech stocks should have been up there. Most of them aren't making profits. Now, the handful are. You know which ones they are. So the idea is, because they printed that money, they printed all that money, and they could drive interest rates to zero, create an environment for the big tech stocks, they did terrific. Now the people that don't know how to short, don't understand how the market works, they're staying in there and giving it all back. They're giving it all those profits back. When all you have to do is turn around and just short. So easy. In the morning, we start at 4 in the morning. We start watching the European markets. By 8:30, I do a video, I do a live alert to you, tell you exactly what's going to happen in the market going forward. Very seldom am I wrong. What's going to happen going forward? That's what people want to know. What's going to happen with the market? And I've been consistent. Why? Because it's pretty easy to be consistent when the Federal Reserve, all they do is print money. Then we tell you which stocks you should be in, which groups you should be in, which groups you should stay away from. So by the time the coffee talk is done, you got a great idea what's going to happen with the market. Some people join my gang just to get that feature every morning by 8:30. What's the economy going to do? What's the stock market going to do? What's going to happen? We have all kinds of members who just join the gang just for that. But then after we're done with that coffee talk, then we start my class. And when I'm done with my class, then Steve starts teaching his class. And then after that class, we give another class. Willie gives you a class for real beginners, people who just joined. So if they're confused with the site or confused with this or that, they don't get left behind. We do alerts all day long. All day we give you alerts. You always know where the market stands. You're not sitting there, gee, I wonder what's going to happen. You always know. And let me tell you, this market, they're going to try to the closer that we get, the closer we get to that June 17th date, they're going to try to rally it. They're going to try to rally it. But that's going to give you an opportunity. My members are going to have a great opportunity because when they rally it, we're going to catch it on the rally on the way up. And the reason it won't hold, it can't hold. It's impossible to hold. Because, understand, this whole market has been propped up with zero rates. They're gone now. Why do you think the big tech stocks, the Nasdaq's been going down for 10 months? Doesn't anybody think about it? When he says the economy's robust and the tech stocks that built this market over the last 13 years, this biggest bubble in history, has been going down for 10 months and hasn't stopped? They don't think something's wrong? We've never seen anything like that. 10 months. The last crash we had in November in 2020, from January to March, it went down 31%. Went down, took about 8 weeks, and then it shot right back up, and we captured everything back in 8 weeks. This market, how come it hasn't? It's 10 months, and we still haven't recaptured it because it's over. They can't keep printing money. It's gone. It's done. So for those people who are listening to all this, not like this guy here who came out and he said we're going to get this big old bang out of a ripping rally. This guy here, this dope.
I think that we're set up for a face-ripping rally here, more so than we're set up for more of what we're seeing today.
He's right, but it's not going to hold. It's not going to hold. That's what he should say. We're getting set up for a face-ripping rally because we're at the June lows, June 17th lows, and we're at 30,000. They're going to do anything they can to try to hold that position. So we're in store for a face-ripping rally. But now he should say, but it's not going to hold. It's going to go back down. And when it makes its new low, you better be short because you're going to make a lot of money. Look, join my gang for 10 days. It's free. For 10 days. You get everything, the classes, the alerts. But the most important thing, you're going to learn how to sell short. If you think you're going to go buy Coca-Cola or Pepsi, that's going to protect you, or Clorox or Johnson & Johnson, think again. It's not. And when the markets turn around at some point in the future, you're going to have the best buys on the way back up. Join the gang. Join the gang. Free for 10 days. And at the end of the 10 days, you decide not to stay with us, and you're making money, shorting, or please remember St. Jude. That's all. We're reaching out to you. You reach back to St. Jude. How's that work? See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600.